Hello, welcome to Handmade by Julia Quinn and my card for my live video this afternoon. Sorry, it's a little bit after 2. I had trouble with my phone, kept on flipping sideways, and I wanted to make sure you could see it properly. So that's why I'm a little bit late. Excuse me. But this is my card for today. It's a card I did. Oh, and first of all, I want to show you a lovely card I received from a friend in the mail. What I love about card making is that anybody can do it. And this friend, I haven't seen her for many, many, many years, but she watches and follows me and loves my cards, which I just absolutely love. Well, she sent me a little card, just her first foray into card making after many years of without. She and I went to Teachers College together in the 80s. So we've been friends for a long, long time. I'm very grateful to her and a lovely card. And it just happened to be on my desk when I was packing things up. And I went, oh, that's right. That beautiful card with the lovely dragonflies. She knows that I've got a real soft spot for dragonflies. Anyway, this is my card for today, which is a little fun step card. And I did it in a class last week and I had one left over. Actually, I have a couple left over. And I thought I'd share with you how I made these. Now, I had a couple of different colourways. There's Night of Navy, Starry Sky, and Misty Moonlight. The one I'm... Misty? Is it Misty Moonlight? Yes, it is Misty Moonlight. Oh, I just had a little brain freeze there. And it's featuring some of the lovely Shining Brightly paper that's in our catalogue, as well as the Night Divine bundle with the stamps and the really great die cuts there. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is with my 2 3/4 inch circle punch, which actually is the punch that comes with the what's it called, Circle Sayings bundle. I'm just going to punch out a circle, which is acting as my little spotlight for the image I've got on my card. Now, here's the card base. It is half of an A4 sheet, and then I've scored it. I actually don't know what the scoring is. I don't have it with me. But I do have a tutorial featuring this particular fold. So if you want to, I've made lots of cards using this particular fold. So if you're interested in that tutorial, please let me know. And I can let you know how we can get that to you. And then there's an extra piece for the front, which is just folded in half there and stuck over the back to create the focal piece at the front. Right, before we do anything, I have on this piece here, get you guys over here out of the way, I think. This one. And this one is the one in the same colour scheme, so I'm doing the Misty Moonlight. So I have cut a little piece of cardstock just inside there and embossed it using the Stars at Night embossing folder, which is part of the Oh Holy Night suite as well. Just as a little bit of interest there for inside my card. So I'll stick that on first before I get started doing anything else. Oh, actually, look at the lovely debossed part of that star. Doesn't it look amazing? I wonder if I should have done it the other way around. But yeah, there you go. So that's just a little bit there. And then now I can actually put my card together because I've got nothing else to go on the underneath. And then that can, I can just add those to the thing. All right, so as you can see, I've flipped over my cardstock and I'm actually putting it in exactly the same place where I want it to go. And I'm using the cardstock underneath this fold to see how far up I'm going to put my adhesive, okay? So that just gives me a little bit of a measuring zone to know that I only need to put my adhesive there. All right, I'll just pop that in the center. And then on the back, this piece, I'll put a little bit of adhesive at the end and a little piece on the fold there, okay? So a little piece of adhesive there and a little piece just on the top, and that way I've got adhesive exactly where I need it to be. Okay, so there's the card done, ready to go. All right, let's take our pieces that need some stamping here. Now this is not exactly a square, so I'll just make sure I've got that the right way up. And this piece here is for the front of my card, and it's exactly the same length of my piece there. I only got a little border on the side. So the inspiration for this card, you'll be amazed, came from the balloon suite in the front of the annual catalogue. There. Can you see the inspiration process? So I went for, that's why this piece is not usually what I would usually do, but it hits the top and the bottom because I was following the layout of this card here. Okay, and then got the colour on either side, and then I've followed the circular elements to create my card there. So that's where the inspiration comes from, okay? All right, let's do some stamping. I've got a bit of scrap paper here, and there's my piece for inside my card. So if I look at the Night Divine suite first, my favourite greeting from this is "Oh Holy Night." So I'm going to put that onto a block. Let's find the right size block here. And using my Misty Moonlight ink. Actually, no, I'll use Night of Navy, I think, which is a little bit darker and shows up that lovely paper there. So I put my "Oh Holy Night" at the top of my card there. There we are. And then on the inside of my card, I might do, what have I got? I've got a few stamps here. I think I'll use one of the ones from Brightest Glow. So I've got "Oh Holy Night" for the front, and then I might do "May the peace of the season light your world, and may your new year be the brightest," because I really like that font on that one. So I'll put that in the center of this panel. And then to embellish those pieces, I'm going to use Wild Wheat, which works, I have found, works really nicely with the gold. Okay, but I don't want it full strength, so I'm going to stamp off first. So I'm using the Stars at Night stamp set for this one, and this is my favorite stamp, this one. I'm going to pop that there. All right, and then ink it up, stamp off, and stamp your project. Ink it up, stamp off, stamp your project. And one more up here. There we go. So there's the front panel complete. And then for the inside, I'm going to do the same thing. Stamp off once, and then stamp your project. There we go. That's all the stamping complete. I can just get all of this out of the way for you. Thank you everyone who's joined me. Very nice that you can be here. All right, for the front of my card, I'll stamp, adhere my front panel there. Pop that right in the middle. And then this one on the inside of my card. And pop that inside. There we go. And now I can add my circle. I'm going to look at, see which way the stars go best. This way. And I'm only going to put adhesive just on the left side there, because there'll be a little bit overlapping there. So there we go. And I have a star here already cut out of the self-adhesive gold shimmer paper. So So I'm going to put that in because the backing had peeled off the backing, so it's already sticky, so I can pop that on there. And then for my die cut pieces, I've already done my die cutting here, and I've die cut the little sheep. Just have to pop it out of the die. And I'm having trouble doing that. Here we go. The little sheep and the nativity scene. So just pop it out. I've had some good workouts, these dies. There we go. Peel that out very gently. Okay. Now I only want, I could put the whole thing there. I wasn't going to because my cards originally only had either Mary and Joseph or the shepherd and the sheep or the camel. And I didn't die cut the camel this time, but maybe this one I could put the whole scene on because it all works, doesn't it? Okay, so I'll get some tiny dimensionals for the back of this one. 1, 2, 3, whoops, 4, 5. So lots of dimensionals. The more I can put on, the more stable it will be. And these tiny ones are great because you can put them in really hard to fit places. It's really good. Now I'm going to try a technique here. Actually, I'll put one more on the top of his head too. Oh, that one's done. Now I've got these tiny little pieces everywhere. Okay, pop you all out of the way and pop the whole lot on there. There we go. And then I might put the little lamb inside. And I'll just do here just with a bit of seal. There we go. The card is complete. O holy night, may the peace of the season light your world, and may your new year be the brightest. And there it is. A card inspired by a balloon card in the annual catalogue. I hope that gives you some inspiration, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye-bye now.